Hello and welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise. We are here in season number 3, ready to get this regular season underway. But before we do, we have to set a season goal. Last year we were able to make the playoffs, meaning we're going to have a harder schedule this season. Still, the goal is to make the playoffs again and to possibly make a Super Bowl run. The team we're taking on today, the Pittsburgh Steelers, are on their third quarterback in 3 seasons in Daniel Jones. He's not the best, but the weapons around him, they are. Najee Harris, in his 3rd season out of Alabama, has some great ratings. And at receiver, they probably have the deepest group in all of the NFL, with 4 guys over an 85 overall, including Terry McLaurin, the big money free agent acquisition they just made this last offseason. Their tight end group is also pretty good. The weakest spot on the offense is probably their offensive line or Daniel Jones. We got to look to take advantage of either one of those or both of them. Defensively, they have TJ Watt, probably the best pass rusher in all of the NFL. At middle linebacker, they got Devin Bush, who has 91 speed. He's going to be all over the field. The cornerback room is probably the weakest spot on defense. They have just 3 guys over a 75 overall, but they do have Minkah Fitzpatrick behind them. So defensively, we're going to look to stop Najee Harris and try to stop the outside run. Hopefully, we're able to do that. Offensively, we're going to look to throw it medium, trying to get it in before Minkah Fitzpatrick can make any plays on the ball, hopefully avoiding that pass rush from TJ Watt as well. We do have a couple of upgrades ahead of the game, starting here with Ross Blacklock. Let's go ahead and go power rusher, and he gets 3 to his power moves. Nico Collins, now the number 2 receiver, at least as of now, an upgrade, and we're going to go route runner, trying to get him better at getting open, and he's going to get 1 to each of the route running. Eric Northcutt, the new right tackle for us, the rookie hidden dev player. Let's go ahead and go agile. 2 to pass block finesse, 1 to run block finesse. Marlon Davidson, a signing we made just to be a backup. He does have star dev and is still pretty young, and we're going to go power rusher, and he's going to get 2 to power moves himself. Martin McIntyre, a middle round pick. We were hoping to start at left guard day 1, is not quite ready, but he does have an upgrade here. Hopefully getting himself better to potentially be a starter down the line. Dwayne Crisp, of course, we're going to go zone, try to get these coverage skills up so he's not getting beat deep. And he does get 1 to zone and 1 to speed there. Nice. Now time for the press conference we have for the opening game, asking us what the key to the game is. And we're going to go with offense and passing game. We got to try to beat these corners, as is the worst part of their defense. So we got to beat the Steelers and throw for 350 yards to get some sort of extra bonus there. With all of that out of the way, it is time to get to the game. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to start with the ball. Daniel Jones, of course, their quarterback. He probably wants revenge against us because we did trade Deshaun Watson to the Giants, making Daniel Jones the backup there. But he has a second chance here. Throw to Najee Harris on first down. He picks up a couple up to the 26. 2nd and 5. Jones trying to throw again, pressure on him, and he's going down. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel, the man we paid $33 million to rush the quarterback this past offseason, and he does just that here on 2nd down. Now 3rd and 12. The Texans are only going to rush 4. Pressure still coming, and Jones is going down again. This time it's Ndamukong Suh, the veteran, getting his first sack, forcing a punt, and now it's Divine's turn in this offense to try to score and give the Texans the lead. There are his completion percentages from last season. We'll see if he's able to do better this year. Willis a carry on first down, picking up a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 40. A read option for Divine, but there's a flag, and it's going to be coming back. That is holding on Laramie Tunsil. 2nd and 16. Divine trying to throw, but pressure's on him. Going over the middle, caught by Cole Beasley. A nice throw and catch. He's finally going to be brought down at the 38 of Pittsburgh, picking up 28 yards on his first catch. 2nd and 6, James White, the back now, getting the handoff and picking up a few, making it 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. The motion in Nico Collins, running Willis right behind him, and he's going to have the first down easy, picking up 6 yards. Now White in the backfield again. Divine has pressure on him, and he's going down. Sacked back at the 30, making it 2nd and long. 2nd and 18. The Steelers are only going to rush 3. Plenty of time for Divine, going deep down the field. Intercepted in the end zone by Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's out the back of the end zone, making it a touchback. But Divine had a wide open man in Nico Collins. wide open on that right side. He just forced it. So that mistake by Devine puts the Steelers offense back on the field. There's Najee Harris getting blasted, picking up a yard. 2nd and 9, they're going to run him again, this time on a draw play. And he's up to the 27, making it 3rd and short. They go empty on 3rd and 3. All day for Daniel Jones. Finally finding a man open downfield, that's Eric Ebron. He's going to have a huge gain up to the 44 of Houston. They go back under center after the big gain. Play action fake. Jones spinning left, going down. He lost the ball. It's still loose. Finally, Ndamukong Suh is going to dive on it. The Texans are going to take over at the Pittsburgh 44. That is another big-time play by Andrew Van Ginkel. His 2nd sack of the 1st quarter, and he has given another chance to this Houston offense to take the lead. Devine, a play action fake. Firing downfield, a man wide open. That's Davante Adams. He's tripped up and down at the 13. Just like that, they are in the red zone. Now White in the backfield, the Steelers are going to blitz. Devine over the middle, caught by Joe Scott. He stopped at the 1. It's goal to go for the Texans. They go power formation. Willis up the middle. He's stuffed in the backfield, losing 2. 2nd and goal, they have Leonard Fournette in the backfield. He gets a carry, and he's stuffed in the backfield. Now 3rd and goal. They go shotgun again. Devine going to try to throw it. Going left side, nearly intercepted by Minkah Fitzpatrick. So the Steelers defense gets a big-time stop and forces that field goal. Really bad job by the Texans there in the goal-to-go situation. Just 1 minute remaining here in the 1st quarter. Jones on 1st down, firing left side to Terry McLaurin, who's going to make his first catch, picking up 18 yards and a 1st down. Blitz coming here from the Texans. Jones, with just enough time, finds Najee Harris over the middle. He's going to have a 1st down at the Houston 42. 2nd and 10 to start the 2nd quarter. Another blitz that gets picked up. Jones going left side there to Pat Freiermuth, and he's going to have a 1st down. Now nearing the red zone, a play action fake. Jones over the middle to Terry McLaurin again, and he's spun down at the 8. Goal to go for the Steelers. 1st and goal. Draw play to Najee Harris. Running forward and picking up a few down at the 4. 2nd and goal. They go under center. Another handoff to Najee Harris, and he runs into Sheldon Richardson going down. Bringing up 3rd and goal. Steelers go empty. Jones running out of time. He's going to be sacked again. And it's Sheldon Richardson, the backup defensive tackle, forcing a field goal attempt here from the Steelers. This is Cody Parkey, and he's going to tie us up here at 3 in the 2nd quarter. So both offenses getting held to field goals after they got it into goal-to-go situations. Here's Joe Scott on 1st down, picking up 15 yards and a 1st down. 2nd and 11. Screen pass on the left side to Davante Adams, who gets a nice block, and he's going to make it 3rd and 4. Empty look here for the Texans. Steelers rushing forward. Devine going down the field, and he just missed Cole Beasley. They got to put it away. The Steelers take over at their own 20. Najee Harris, a wide open lane, picking up 13 up to the 33. The blitz from the Texans again, nearly intercepted by Desmond King. 2nd and 10. Harris right side. There is Adam Weiner, another player who made a number switch this offseason. 3rd and 7. All day for Daniel Jones, but time runs out again. That's Andrew Van Ginkel, his 3rd sack of this 1st half. So the Texans get the ball back after a defensive stop. There's James White picking up 2 yards. 2nd and 8. Devine has time, going left side, intercepted by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they're going to take over at the Houston 32. He threw it right to him. Minkah's 2nd interception of the game. I think Devine thought he was going to go with Joe Scott, but he just sat down. Great starting field position for the Steelers. Here's Eric Ebron turning upfield out of bounds at the 20. 2nd and 10. Only a 4-man rush. Daniel Jones, plenty of time. He's going to have to check it down, though, there on the left side, picking up 4 yards. 3rd and 6. Only a 4-man rush again. The Texans not blitzing, but they're still getting pressure. Another sack. This time it is Ross Blacklock, and the Steelers are going to have to settle for another field goal attempt. And Cody Parkey's kick is good. So the Steelers take the lead 6-3 here, nearing the end of the 1st half. Vine and the Houston offense back on the field. Here's Willis on a dump off underneath, turning upfield, and knocked out of bounds at the 40, taking us to the 2-minute warning. Still have all their timeouts, so they don't have to use the sideline. They can use the middle of the field like they did right here. That is Joe Scott picking up 10. They go no huddle. Vine getting chased out right here by TJ Watt, turning upfield. He has space in front of him and is finally going to go out of bounds there at the 18, and they're in the red zone just like that. Minute 30 left, and still all 3 timeouts. Divine moving out right again. There's nobody there. He's going to take off, and he's into the end zone. And the Texans have taken the lead just like that on back-to-back scrambles by Divine. Now the Steelers on offense with a minute 20 left in all their timeouts. Darren McLaurin, a nice reception, picking up 14. Steelers hurry up. Texans are going to send a blitz. There's nobody on Eric Ebron. He's all alone and going to walk his way pretty much into the end zone untouched, giving the Steelers the lead back here, 13-10. What terrible defense. Under a minute to go. Can the Texans get the lead back? Here's Divine going downfield, batted away, intended for Joe Scott. 2nd and 10. All day for Divine, moving out right, and he's going to take off again, going out of bounds. There's a 26. 3rd and 4. Only a 3-man rush. Rusher still coming. Divine drilled as he let that one go, and it's 4th down. They got to punt it away back to the Steelers. We have 30 seconds and all their timeouts still. Jones over the middle to Juju Smith near midfield. A dive and a miss. Juju off to the races. He's going to take this one all the way. And the Steelers increase their lead. Unbelievable. It's going to take us to halftime. It's 20-10. Texans defense just absolutely getting destroyed there at the end of the half. I don't know what that was. The Colts are currently up 13-10 on the Titans. See if the Titans are better this season or not. And the Jets actually were the team to sign Lamar Jackson, if you are wondering. Wonder how that'll work out for him and the Jets organization. They also, I believe, hired Sean Payton to be their head coach as the Texans begin the second half there with an 8-yard run to Willis. Vine swinging out left side to Leonard Fournette, making a reception, stiff-arming a defender, and out of bounds at the 41. 2nd and 11. Steelers going to rush 4, and they're going to get home. That's TJ Watt sacking Divine all the way back at the 24, making it 3rd and 27. Texans are just going to run a draw play with Willis here and punt the ball back to the Steelers. Here is Dom Booth, the AFC Pro Bowl punter last season, trying to pin the Steelers back deep. The return man's going to field this one running backwards at his own 10, and is brought down there at the 12, so not great starting field position for the Steelers. Throw underneath on 2nd and 10 to Najee Harris. He's going to make it 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. They're going to run Harris on the right side, and he's brought down, but he falls forward, picking up the 1st down at the 24. Play action fake. All day for Danny Dimes, going over the middle to Juju Smith-Schuster, who's brought down at the 49. Kyle Van Noy injured on the play for the Texans. Both offenses have actually moved the ball pretty well, but just can't seem to finish these drives, whether it is turning the ball over or settling for field goals. 2nd and 7. They're on the right side to Juju again, and he is into Houston territory to the 39. Najee Harris running forward and weaving, picking up 10 yards. They are nearing the red zone. 2nd and inches, a play action fake. Daniel Jones, a dump off pass here. Picks up the 1st down and a gain of 3. 2nd and 10 after an incomplete pass. All day again. But time runs out. That is Adam Weiner with his 2nd sack of the game, making it 3rd and 19. Can the Texans defense get a stop? They send 5. Jones over the middle to Terry McLaurin, and he's spun on down just shy of the 1st at the 18, making it 4th and 2. And Parkey is on to kick another field goal. He will make it a 23-10 Steelers lead. 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, so plenty of time for the Texans to do what they want to on offense. There's Joe Scott picking up 5 yards. Now 3rd and 5. Steelers rush 4. Divine has to escape outright. Looking downfield, he has Davante Adams open. He's going to be brought down at the Pittsburgh 49 with a 1st down. Damian Willis getting a carry after a big passing play, only picking up a yard. He has not done anything on the ground. Read option on 2nd and 10. Divine's hit and he lost the ball. The Steelers are on it, and they're going to take over at the Texans 46. Another mistake by this Houston offense. Just unbelievable. They keep shooting themselves in their own foot. Here is Daniel Jones going down, sacked back at his own 44, losing 10 yards. That's Charles Omenihu. 2nd and 20, Jones drifting backwards and going down again. Omenihu and Adam Weiner combining for that one, making it 3rd and 28. Almost assuring that the Steelers are going to have to punt this unless they get a miracle. Jones does have plenty of time. He's just going to go underneath here, though, to Najee Harris. So the defense does its job. Time for the offense to do something. Divide on 1st down is going to be sacked back at his own 9 by Devin Bush. He just came in unblocked. 2nd and 15, nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. Divine going down the field to Joe Scott, picking up 29 yards. Maybe getting some momentum. They hurry up to the line. They want to get one more play off before the end of the quarter. Divine extending right. As a man wide open downfield, that's Juan Nash, the rookie. Into Pittsburgh territory. He's hit and he lost the ball. The Steelers are on it. Another mistake by this Houston offense. I mean, this is just getting ridiculous. Now we're into the 4th quarter. Steelers have possession of the ball and the lead. Harris losing a yard on 1st down. 2nd and 11. They're going to run him again. And this time he's going to have positive yardage up to the 45, making it 3rd and 4. Fake to him. Plenty of time for Daniel Jones. He's going downfield to Scary Terry into Houston territory and knocked out of bounds at the 17. They are back in the red zone, threatening to make this a 3-possession game. Jones out left flat to Eric Ebron, picking up 5 yards. Jones nearing 400 yards passing on the day. A throw on the right side to Juju into a tight window, down at the 6. Now it's goal to go. They're going to run Harris up the middle, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage there by Ross Blacklock. Empty look on 2nd and goal. Jones underneath here to Pat Freiermuth, and he's down at the 3. But he's over 400 yards passing. 3rd and goal. Jones has time. Going right side, batted away, and incomplete. 4th down. The offense staying on the field. Jones, pressure on him, throwing over the middle, intercepted. That's Donta Hightower. There's nobody in front of him. Najee Harris, the only one who can catch him. He's trying to chase him down, but I don't think he will. It's going to be a pick 6 for Donta Hightower and the Texans as they make this a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter. I mean, that is just unbelievable. Going from a possible 3-score game to a 1-score game just like that. Steelers offense back on the field after that critical mistake. Jones going down the field, broken up there by Roman Davis, the rookie cornerback. 2nd and 10, Najee running straight ahead, and he's going down in the backfield, losing 2 yards, making it 3rd and long. His defense is playing inspired. 3rd and 12, Jones has time, gonna go right flat to Deontay Johnson, spinning off a tackle, but Ezekiel Mills is there to clean it up, bringing up 4th down, and they're gonna have to punt it away. We have a little over 5 minutes left here in the 4th quarter as the Texans take over on offense. Willis picking up a yard, just 25 rushing yards for him so far. 2nd and 9, Divine over the middle to Willis, who makes a reception, and he's down at the 47. We're going to play action fake it. Fine, booting out right. As a man wide open, that's Devontae Adams into Pittsburgh territory and finally knocked out of bounds at the 25. They are nearing the red zone. Willis in the backfield. They're going to hand it to him left side, but there's still no space. Picks up maybe 2. 2nd and 8. Texans just go empty. Divine extending right. He's had to use his legs all day, and he's going to use them again here. Going out of bounds at the 16. 3rd and 1. Hand off to Willis right side, and he's going to have just enough for that 1st down. Down at the 14. They're going to fake it to him on 1st down. And check it down underneath to Cole Beasley, who spun forward, picking up just a yard. 2nd and 9. A read option. Divine's going to keep it. He has the edge, and he's into the end zone. Just like that, the Texans have now taken the lead after what seems like one of the worst games all series from the offense. We're still somehow winning. The Steelers do have all their timeouts and plenty of time to get in the field goal range to take the lead back, as Terry McLaurin makes a reception and gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Jones over the middle and offline, intended for Eric Ebron. 3rd down. Plenty of time for Jones, going left flat and incomplete. It's fourth down. The offense is staying on the field. Only a four-man rush. Jones going left side, nearly intercepted by Roman Davis, but it's incomplete anyway, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. The Texans need a first down or two to win this game. Leonard Fournette getting a carry, and he does have a first down, but clock's going to stop at the 2-minute warning. So the Texans need another first down because the Steelers have all their timeouts, and they're going to use one there. 2nd and 7. Willis running ahead, picking up 2 yards. There's the second timeout. 3rd and 5, motioning Dillon across the formation. He needs to get set. He doesn't. It's a delay of game, moving him back. Now 3rd and 10. They're still going to run it with Willis, but they're not going to get the first down. And Pittsburgh's going to use its last timeout. Houston will kick a field goal here, making it a 4-point lead, but the Steelers have over a minute and a half left to get down the field and score a touchdown potentially. Here's the kick return. He's going to fumble the ball. The Texans are on it. And if that stands, the Texans have just won the game on a walk-off fumble on a kick return. But it's not going to stand. He is definitely down. So the defense does have to get a stop. Pittsburgh starting from their own 20. Jones has time, but it's running out, and he's going to be sacked yet again. The 10th sack of the game for this defense. They have to hurry up. 2nd and 24. Jones left side, and that's Deontay Johnson. He goes out of bounds right away. 3rd and 17. Jones going deeper down the field, broken up by Ezekiel Mills. He was one-on-one there with Terry McLaurin. 4th down. Ball game on the line. Jones going deep down the field, one-on-one for Juju, and he can't hang on. The Texans are going to win this one, 27-23, after they go victory formation and kneel it out. That is probably the worst game of the series the Texans have played, and they somehow still won. Daniel Jones threw for 425 passing yards on a 68% completion percentage. I know a lot of those yards did come on broken plays, the one to Eric Ebron and the one to Juju Smith-Schuster, but still too many passing yards allowed. At least we did shut down Najee Harris on the ground. But yeah, these receivers for the Steelers are the real deal, and they're going to be tough to cover for whoever plays them. Defensively for the Steelers, Minkah Fitzpatrick, 2 interceptions, 7 tackles. He was all over the field. He made it difficult for Dwight Devine in the offense. Devine did not have a great game, no passing touchdowns. Those 2 interceptions, only 265 passing yards. He did, however, have a pretty good day when it came to scrambling and running the ball. 78 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Did have another fumble, though. How about Joe Scott in his debut? 5 catches, 71 yards. Even on a bad day. Devontae Adams, 4 for 88. Those 2 did come through when they needed to. Defensively, our defensive line and pass rushers had a day. Adam Weiner, 6 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks. Andrew Van Ginkel, who he just signed, had 2.5, and everybody on that D-line contributed. Donta Hightower didn't have many tackles today, but obviously had the biggest play of the day, that 98-yard pick 6, which got us back into it. We did have the goal to beat the Steelers and throw for 350 yards, which we did not do, but we still got the win, so we do get 1,000 experience and +5 staff points. On to the upgrades, starting here with Roman Davis, who had a pretty good debut, I think. Almost having a couple interceptions, deflecting a couple of deep balls. He gets +3 here to his zone coverage. Michael Barr got beat deep on a double move by Juju Smith over the middle of the field, gave up that big touchdown. Gets a whole bunch of upgrades here, hopefully not letting that happen ever again. Fairbairn, another guy who made a number switch this past offseason, going back to his old college number of 15. Gets 2 to awareness and 1 accuracy. Tanner Muse has some okay zone coverage, but that man coverage is really low, especially now that he is a safety. Let's try to get that up a bit, and he does get 2 to it and 1 zone. Dom Booth needs to keep working on the accuracy, hopefully getting that up closer to an 80 so he doesn't have any missed punts. 3 to awareness, I guess that's fine. Justin Dunn, our depth running back we drafted late in the draft. We want to get all of his ratings up. I want to make him a well-rounded guy who could just fill in any role. He gets 3 to break tackle. Juan Nash has an upgrade, even though he had that really bad fumble. We're to go ahead and go to route runner here, trying to get him better at getting open because he is a potential future slot receiver for us. He gets 1 to his speed. Mitchell Black, this is pretty easy. We're to go ahead and go agile, try to get that finesse blocking up. 1 to awareness, 2 to pass block finesse. Sheldon Dillon had that unfortunate delay of game where he just couldn't get set. Let's go blocking, get him better at what he's supposed to be doing when he is on the field. 2 to lead block, 3 to run block finesse. Clarence Philbin, we're probably not going to see any of him this season, at least I hope not. Let's go field general, try to get those accuracies up a bit, and he does get 3 to medium. Adam Weiner, who obviously had that huge day, we're going to go ahead and go power rusher, get him even better at rushing the passer, and he does get 2 to power moves. Next time, we're going to be taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars on the road on Sunday Night Football. The Jaguars are coming off a really bad loss on Monday Night Football to the Browns on the road, 49-7. It was a blowout the entire game. Mayfield throwing for over 400 yards, had 4 touchdowns, no picks, was very efficient, while Lawrence had just 91 passing yards, a touchdown and an interception. Nick Chubb ran for 115 on 5.5 a carry with 2 touchdowns. James Robinson wasn't too bad, but he did get injured as a dislocated wrist. He will not play against us, which means that Travis Etienne is going to have to step up in his 3rd season here. He does have some pretty solid ratings. Obviously, they do have Trevor Lawrence at quarterback, who is becoming a really good player, an 83 overall, has good ratings across the board, but he doesn't have his top receiver in DJ Shark. He's out with an ACL sprain. So who is Lawrence going to be throwing the ball to? He's going to have Laviska Shenault, Childers, and Terrence Holt, the guy they signed this past offseason, who has superstar dev and has some really good speed. Left tackle Gregory Hudson was their first pick in the 1st round, but he's not even a starter. They start these 2 guys over here at right tackle, having one of them play left tackle, so that's kind of interesting, I guess. Defensively, they are pretty well rounded. We haven't seen them really change anything on the defensive side besides these cornerbacks. They did add Rocky Sin coming over from the Indianapolis Colts this last offseason. Yeah, their defense is solid besides their safeties, so we could look to take advantage of that and hit some deep balls. But in general, we just have to play better, especially on the offensive side of the ball. The ground game was non-existent besides those divine scrambles. We also should use Byron Mitchell more. He could be a matchup nightmare for the Jaguars secondary. He was a high 2nd round pick, so he needs to be on the field to see what we have. Defensively, I think we'll be fine, especially with the losses of DJ Shark and James Robinson for the Jaguars. Just don't get burned deep, and we should be fine, which, I mean, that's saying something because we did get burned deep this last week against the Steelers. But it should be a fun game on Sunday Night Football, taking on the Jaguars. Last time we played them, we did lose in overtime on a fumble, so we'll see what happens this next game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.